There's no question that the whole digital marketing landscape has changed as a result of this pandemic. These are unprecedented times, and everyone's left wondering, what do I say to consumers, especially on social media? And is it okay to even advertise? Hint, the answer is yes. So in this video, I'm going to explain why properly positioning your brand on social media is more important than ever and dive into the right way to advertise during and after this health crisis, and the core elements that you should always have in your ads so that you can come out on top and win the hearts of your customers. Let's first talk about why social media is especially important at a time like this. In case it's not obvious to you yet, the world has gone digital, and if this pandemic did anything, it accelerated our virtual realities and has created enormous opportunities for the businesses that have adapted to it. We've been screaming for years now that the internet is the land of opportunity and commands valuable attention at scale.
Right now, the attention of the world sits in mobile devices at scale. And there's only 7 or 8 places that we really consume content.
Facebook has reported that usage across all its apps has increased over 70% since March, and overall social media use is up 83%. As if we weren't spending enough time on these things already, now we kind of have no choice. The fact is, everyone is spending more time on social to stay connected, informed, and entertained. And by the way, online shopping is up 30% because where else are you going to shop when all physical stores are closed? In fact, more than 50% of adults surveyed said they're planning to do more online shopping post-pandemic. And just to give you a few more quick stats, 80% of shoppers bought something from a digital ad, and 49% of those were influenced by an ad and nothing else. So if I don't sound like a broken record already, you need to have a voice on social. While it's okay to advertise, you shouldn't be sticking to your old messaging and ignoring what's going on in the world. That doesn't mean that you should commit to only talking about this health crisis or whatever is going on. It's been a very sensitive time, to say the least. Millions of people have been laid off, lost their jobs, and the unemployment rate has skyrocketed to record levels since the Great Depression. People have lost their income, so businesses who are continuing to run ads are perceived as immorally capitalizing on this terrible situation. Needless to say, you don't want to come off as being tone deaf to the current environment. So what's the best way forward? Is there a happy medium? Let's break it down. You always want to be conscious of how your ad is going to be received. Try to have empathy for the different situations that everyone is going through. Related to the pandemic, a recent study showed that consumers appreciate brands that address the current situation. Understand that many households are at capacity. Parents are more stressed than ever in between working from home and taking care of their kids who are home from school. People are strapped for cash, deferring rent and mortgage payments, and I can go on and on. So what exactly should you say? Well, you should address the problems that people are struggling with. That's always going to be one of 4 things. Comfort, meaning people want to feel comfortable, duh. Staying healthy, because most of our fitness routines have been thrown off now with gyms being closed. They want to feel relaxed, especially when all news in the media has been evoking panic and causing worry. And finally, people want to feel safe and secure because our economies are facing a lot of uncertainty right now. So does your messaging do one of those 4 things? Does it make people feel comfortable, healthy, relaxed, safe, or secure? Those are all things that you should say and mention in your campaigns. Now, quick story, I recently bought something after seeing an ad and nothing else because, to be honest, I've been making too many trips to the grocery store and wanted healthy meals without having to cook. So when I saw their ad with a bunch of healthy yet appetizing food photos, I subscribed on the spot. I bought their biggest plan, which is a 12-meal subscription per week. Turns out their meals are actually pretty amazing, so I'll link you for anyone who wants to try them. You get 50% off your first week. My point in saying this is that I wouldn't have purchased if their ad didn't make me feel one of those 4 things. Healthy. Those are simple guidelines to follow to show empathy right now and going forward. By the way, if you're enjoying this video so far, please go ahead and hit that like button. I spend a lot of time creating videos like this for you, so if you can leave a like, that really lets me know what kind of videos to create for you guys in the future. In addition to showing empathy, you always want to give context to how your product or service will help people manage their lifestyles in isolation or after this social distancing era. The big food delivery companies like Uber Eats, Seamless, and DoorDash are great examples. They have been advertising heavily during the pandemic to let people know what they've been doing during this time. They've offered free deliveries on all orders, and it's an incredibly smart move because grocery stores have been one of the most crowded places. So they've capitalized on the stay-at-home orders by giving everyone an extra incentive for ordering in. Another brand leading by example is toilet paper brand Cottonelle. At a time where toilet paper is more valuable than oil, I know these are crazy times that we're living through right now, Cottonelle launched a campaign to donate $1 million and 1 million rolls of toilet paper to a global fund. IKEA also does an excellent job at being positive. They saw an opportunity to remind people that being home isn't such a bad thing. It's absolutely genius because they've shifted the perspective from dwelling on a shitty situation to being thankful for having a place to even call home. And plus, now I want to go shop online at IKEA. This is a prime example of how marketing should be done, and IKEA has executed perfectly. Now, I work with many food and beverage companies, and we've shifted our language as well. With everyone stockpiling food, we've taken a spin on that for a client and encouraged customers to stockpile on healthy snacks. Not surprisingly, that turned out to be one of our best performing campaigns of the year, where we hit a new record ROAS of 24 for 4 weeks straight. So it goes without saying that being empathetic, having a positive attitude, and remaining contextual to the changing world around us will be key elements to creating winning social ads both during and long after this pandemic. So how do I personally feel about all this? Well, in the past few weeks, I've had a lot of conversations with people who have been forced to adjust their business model, many shifting from retail to e-commerce. The consensus is that business owners are desperate for ways to stand out and serve their customers online. Personally, I'm of the opinion that e-commerce and the internet will outlive us all. And the fact is, all of you watching this instinctively know that too. The fact that everything is moving online is nothing new. This global shutdown has simply accelerated our adoption of a virtual reality. So, if you're a business owner and you have the capital to invest in social, you absolutely should.
The Facebooks and the Twitters and the Instagrams and the YouTubes and the pre-roll Spotifys are grossly underpriced. And then are you capable of creating the creative that are contextual to those platforms to make the agenda successful?
And if you follow the guidelines in this video, you will be extremely successful in your social ad campaigns now and long after this pandemic is over. So with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video or you learned something from it. If you did, please be sure to like and subscribe because I try to upload new videos every week. Until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!